Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. 3rd and 2, Goff. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a first down throw. Goff. He's got it complete to Gibbs. They'll get 4 there out of the screen and it's 2nd down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Now Goff. Throw over the middle. He finds Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Lions get a bit closer. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that cuts this lead down to 13. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. 3rd down. Here's McCaffrey. There he goes, right side. Shreds into the stiff arm. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. Yeah, good work there in open space. He's got this all the way down now to the 32. And quickly they get to the line. On first down, this is McCaffrey. An excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Purdy. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on 2nd and long. Purdy. This one caught by Kittle. He's brought down. Remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the 2nd half. Starting the 2nd half with a run by McCaffrey. There he goes, left side. Touchdown! Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, 44 yards. And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
Purdy will throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
That pass caught. It's Williams. And he's got this all the way down to the 5-yard line. A big play there for Detroit. 54 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. They'll run with Gibbs. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are able to cut into that deficit. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
For the 2 points, as that'll cut the lead down from 11 to 9. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
4th down try. Here's Purdy. It's taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big time throw on fourth.
Now that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there, making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's fourth down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Purdy now on second down. Steps away, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Aiden Hutchinson in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Now Purdy rolling, and the pressure gets to him again. Aiden Hutchinson drops him again for the second straight play, and it brings up fourth down.
And it has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today, but on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
And his kick is absolutely perfect, and that will extend their lead even further. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll go again with Gibbs. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. He may go. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Lions are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And this is back to a 5-point game. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. They'll send a tight end in motion right. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Lions are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game, 1st and 10 here. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. Gibbs straight ahead. Only a yard on the gain there as time will run out on this third quarter of play. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Lions on third down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Goff now to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run with Gibbs. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Goff going to shift him around. Gibbs again. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Lions have taken a 4th quarter lead. So now here come the Lions up to go for 2. And no, incomplete. They can't convert. So they tried to bump the lead up to a field goal. Instead, it stays at 1 here in the 4th. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have... zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 17-yard line.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Throwing here, Purdy. Flush to his right. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain there of 30 big ones. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw, Purdy. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. And the Lions will take over possession here up at the 44. Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of 2 halves, won't you?
Hey, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and can be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Now they'll shift things around. Throwing on third. Goff. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Niners are right back in this football game. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Purdy. That is incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. Who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. A handoff left, McCaffrey. Oh, he sheds himself free. 134 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing on 2nd down, it's Purdy. And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And the Lions are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Agreed, that's twice now in this fourth quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. He's airing it out for Williams. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
It there on 4th down, and it's intercepted. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Oh my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I've just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. First man through, it's the fullback Juszczyk. Has some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. Plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's 1st and 10. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now 1st and goal. Now again to the big fullback Juszczyk. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th. Wow. What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
They'll try and throw for it. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points, and that helps. That gives him a 7-point lead. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Here's 1st and 10. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Here's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now it's Goff. St. Brown on the catch. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as he'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
He's got this to Williams, complete. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is now a gimme.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Goff. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
Hey, send me a friend request, man, so we can rematch this in Detroit.
Dropped at the 23. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this one, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
two hands on the football here as they run on first down.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and
Another run on second down, trying to cover up.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it.
From Santa Clara.